Hello, Leo.
Hello everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Where is Max, Amanda?
I don't know, teacher. I think I don't know. Acho que ele vai entrar.
Yeah, he's coming online now.
Lati.
Hello. Okay, guys, let's start. All right, so today we're going to start with activity 11, which I told you about last class on page 62. This is the activity where you're going to show me pictures of things that make you happy, and you're going to tell me about those pictures, about those things that make you happy. In the activity, you are supposed to write questions you would like to ask your friends about their pictures. But since we are in this online version in which we cannot show the picture and talk about it very well because I would have to divide us in pairs and blah, 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 then we're going to do a little differently. We're not going to ask any questions. I want you to show me the pictures, and then you're going to say, whatever it is, makes me happy because, and then you talk a little bit about whatever it is that you're showing us, okay? So imagine here that you show me a picture of your family. So you can say, my family makes me happy because blah, blah, blah. Or you can show me a picture of your friends, and then you can say, my friends make me happy because blah, blah, blah. You can show me a picture of a place like, I don't know, Salvador. Salvador makes me happy because blah, blah, blah. This is the idea. So it doesn't matter what your picture is. It doesn't matter what you are showing us. You need to tell us why that thing makes you happy, okay? I'm going to start to give you the example. I will show you here 2 pictures of things that make me happy and explain you why. Let me see what am I going to use. Okay, I'm going to use this picture here as a representation. So this is a picture of me and my aunt in São Paulo. And São Paulo does not make me happy. But traveling makes me happy, makes me very happy. Because I love getting out of Marabá. I love getting to know new places. So this was in 2018. But last year I visited São Luís. And 2 years ago, I also visited Minas Gerais. So traveling makes me really happy because I like going to different places, to meet new people, to eat new foods. I love going to places and trying the local food, like going to Minas Gerais and trying the homemade local food from Minas Gerais. Delicious, by the way. Okay, so traveling is one thing that makes me happy. And I am also going to show you this picture here. Very simple. This is my cat. Her name is Julie, my pet. So Julie makes me happy because she, I don't know, because she's just really, really, I don't know how to say carinhosa in English. She's really caring. This is her sleeping on my leg on the bed. So whenever I'm on the bed or on the sofa or stuff like that, she likes to come onto the bed with me, sleep with me. So she makes me happy because she's a great companion. She's a great company. And, well, that's it. Okay?
Tia,
So, yeah.
Amanda, ela saiu porque
O meu computador
ela
travou.
não tinha esse negócio e...
Meu computador travou, deu bug, aí desligou sozinho. Eu tô baixando meu celular.
Okay.
Já vou entrar.
All right.
Só desculpa, fiada.
Okay. So let's start with Leo. So Leo, if you have the picture on your hand, you can show the camera, or if you have it on your computer, you can share your screen. So
The photo is in my computer.
Okay.
How do I put the photo in my computer?
There should be, let me see if I can show you. Oops. There should be, it's supposed to be a green button on your Zoom. A green button says share screen. Yes, share screen.
files, after files.
Share screen, and then you can select the screen. Is the photo open on your computer?
The photo is in my computer, in my document.
Okay, so open the photo, leave it open on a minimized window,
Okay.
and then share screen, and then the photo will appear next to the screen.
Oh, I opened the photo.
Now you click on share screen, and you will see the little window.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So my first picture is about my team because I am amazing when my team win the championship, because I learned to cheer since I was children due to my parents especially.
What is this team?
My team is Grêmio. It's the
Yeah.
best team. It's the best team of the world, teacher.
I imagine it was Grêmio by the color, but I wasn't sure. I love the color of Grêmio.
And when I was in Rio Grande do Sul, I love to go in the stadium to cheer for my team.
Okay, great, very good.
After second photo. Second photo because
You need to close this screen here and share another one because we are not seeing the second photo.
Okay. Let me see.
Need to stop sharing, something like that. And then share again with the other photo open. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because beach makes me makes feel happy, and I love nature. I love traveling to know other place, wonderful, and being in the beach, looking at sunset is very special for me.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Leo.
Como é que eu saio agora?
I did it for you. Okay, now you, Lisandra, please. Are you going to share? Oh, okay.
Reading makes me happy because I've been distraída, como é que fala?
Distracted.
Distracted, and I think this is interesting.
Okay, very good.
The author, this is my cat. Her name is Tigrão, and he makes me happy because he always with me.
Oh, I love cats. Okay, great. Thank you, Lisandra. Can you go now, Amanda?
Tava tudo programado para fazer no computador, mas agora, peraí. O Max já foi, já?
No, okay, Max, you go.
Não, tem que ser uma da primeira, é a ordem.
Come on, Max, go ahead. Let her prepare.
Peraí.
Okay.
Nós temos que ter calma aqui. Porque eu só tive o primeiro, o segundo eu não tenho a imagem.
No, it's okay if you want to show just one or I don't know.
Tá. Deixa eu só ligar a câmera aqui. Ixi. E agora? Até saiu apertando o botão sem querer, saiu de tudo, mas a Samila tá me ouvindo.
Yes, I can hear you.
Aqui, ó. Tá medalha aqui.
Oh,
Tem frontal? Peraí. Isso.
yes.
Essa medalha aqui.
What is that?
É.
For soccer?
Yes.
Okay, vice champion of a soccer match?
The first was when my team won the championship of the Monte Castro in first place.
Okay, very good.
Quando a gente ganhou a primeira vez do Monte Castelo. Não a primeira vez, a gente já tinha ganhado, mas a primeira vez que a gente foi chamada no campeonato deles.
Okay, I understand.
De 20 anos da escola deles.
What is your school?
Claretiano.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Max. Do you have a second or just one?
Agora,
Just one.
agora
Okay, Amanda.
vai ser tudo improvisado agora.
Okay.
Era pra ser imagem do computador, mas vai ser improvisado mesmo.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
my dog, Choquito.
oh my God,
very
so pretty.
And she gives smile.
Oh, great.
And
Droga.
she's my guitar.
Okay.
Yes.
Why does the guitar make you
Isso
happy?
tudo é fachada, ela não tinha feito nada, ela inventou agora que eu sei. Mentira.
Max explanando a banda.
Eu tava pesquisando desde cedo, só que o computador deu bug aqui.
Ela foi falar antes dela começar, ela já foi perguntando: ei, tu pesquisou do negócio? Pesquisa.
Porque tu não faz tua tarefa, né? Eu tenho briga aqui agora.
Oh my God.
Tá.
Okay, guys, thank you. I love the activity of showing pictures of pets. We have to do that more times. Always show the pictures of the pets, the dogs and the cats. Okay, very good. Thank you, guys. Let's go back to the book now. So on page 63, we already did the activities. We did the listening. I don't know if you remember, but in the listening, there was a conversation between Gordon and Adele. And Gordon was telling Adele how he decided to go to a nutritionist to start exercising and to start eating better food, to start eating food that was healthier. And then he recommended for Adele that she did the same. Oh my God. Okay. So now on activity 13, on page 64, read some parts of the conversation between Gordon and Adele. Pay attention to the words in green and orange and the comparisons they make. So first, let's read these conversations here together. Let me see here. Okay. Leo, please, you are going to read Gordon, and Lisandra, you are going to read Adele. Go ahead, please.
Oh, I am a new person. I feel great. Exercise has changed my life. I feel less stressed, less anxious, and a lot happier. You have to exercise too, Adele. Adele. Exercise is as good as therapy.
I know, and it is certainly less expensive than therapy.
I was talking to my nutritionist the other day, and she said that eating well is as important as exercising. Besides, healthy eating doesn't mean giving up food that you enjoy.
No, Karen. Did she really say that? Does that mean that chocolate is as healthy as broccoli? Or that carrots are as nutritional as ice cream.
Okay, very good. So let's just repeat, please, for pronunciation. Besides.
Besides.
Kidding.
Kidding.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Nutritional.
Nutritional.
Okay, now let's read again. This time, Amanda, you are Gordon, and Max, you are Adele. Go ahead, please.
Oh, I am a new person. I feel great. Exercising has changed my life. I feel less stressed, less anxious, and a lot of happy. You have to exercise too, Adele. Exercising is as good as therapy.
I know, and it is certainly less expensive than therapy.
I was talking to my nutritionist the other day, and she said that eating well is as important as exercising. Besides health, eating doesn't mean give up food that you enjoy.
No kidding, did she really say that? Does that mean that chocolate is a healthy abroad? Or that carrots are as nutritional in the ice cream?
Okay, very good.
Very good.
For pronunciation. I know.
I know.
Certainly.
I know.
Certainly.
Certainly. Yes, very good. Okay, so in this conversation here, we have some parts of the sentences, the comparatives, that are highlighted. We have in orange, less stressed, less anxious, less expensive than. And in green, as good as important as healthy as, and as nutritional as. So orange, less and less than, and green, as good as important as healthy as nutritional as. So paying attention to those expressions that are in orange and in green. Now let's go to part B, where we have circle the correct words. The words in green or orange mean that things are similar. Number 2, the words in green or orange show a lesser degree. 3, the comparative degree of inferiority or equality may be used with or without than. Okay? So you're going to analyze those sentences and answer these 3 questions here. Circle the correct alternative in each of the sentences. Check which one is correct according to the sentences. So you analyze these sentences here and circle the correct option. Go ahead, please. Let me know when you finish. Checking?
Yeah.
Number 1, the words in green mean that things are similar. Number 2, the words in orange show a lesser degree. And number 3, the comparative degree of equality may be used with or without than. Okay, so green, similar, orange, lesser degree, and the comparative degree of equality may be used with or without than. So let's see here some more examples. Okay, so we are going to see now 3 types of comparatives. Let me write here, comparatives. We have comparatives for more, comparatives for less, and comparatives for equality, okay? When I want to say that something is more something else, comparative for more. When I want to say that something is less something else, so comparative for less. And when I want to say that something is similar, something is equal to something else. Example, exercising is as good as no, let me change this. I'm going to put specific exercises. So cycling is as good as running. This sentence here means that the 2 things, exercising and cycling, are equal. So when I use as, I am saying that there is a degree of equality between the 2 things. If I want to say that cycling is better than running, I mean that cycling is superior. Cycling is superior, when I use better, than running, okay? And if I want to say that cycling is worse than running, I mean that cycling is inferior to running. So cycling has a degree of inferiority to running. But like we saw before, when we use long adjectives, I cannot use specific words like better and worse. When I use long adjectives, I have to use a different construction. So for example, for the adjective beautiful, I have to say that fulana is more beautiful than ciclana. Okay, this I am saying that fulana has a superior beauty than ciclana. Or I can say that fulana is less beautiful than ciclana. This one means that there is a comparative of inferiority. So more is for superiority, less is for inferiority. And when I want to say that 2 things are similar, I can say that fulana is as beautiful as ciclana. This means that the comparison here treats them as equal. So when I use as, they are equal, okay? So more, less, and SS. This is what they mean. In your books, on part C of the activity, we have make comparisons using the topics below. Use more, less, or SS. So we have on number 1, talking to a nutritionist and seeing a therapist. And we need to use the comparative good. Good is a short adjective. So if I want to use good for more or for less, I have to use a specific word. For more is better. For less is worse. And for SS is the same. So talking to a nutritionist is as good as seeing a therapist. Or talking to a nutritionist, let me write down here. Talking to a nutritionist nutritionist is better than seeing a therapist. Or if I want to say that is less, talking to a nutritionist is worse than seeing a therapist. Okay, those are the three options that you have: a comparison for more, a comparison for less, and a comparison for equal, for similarity. Finish number 2, 3, and 4, please.
Teacher,
Yes.
in the second sentence, I can say eating out is better bad than eating homemade food.
No, if you're going to use better, wait, no, bad. No, here you need to use bad. So if you need to use bad, it needs to be worse.
Okay.
Okay, needs to be worse.
Thank you.
No problem.
Finish.
Okay. All right.
Teacher,
Mm.
healthy is a longer adjective.
Yes. No. Healthy, we use the rule of the short adjective. So healthier.
Okay.
Okay, let's check. I'm going to write here one option for each sentence, but there is more than one option of a correct answer, okay? But I will try to write one example of each kind of comparative. So in the first one, let me see if I can highlight. No. In the first one, I did similarity. So is as good as. In the second one, I'm going to put inferiority, but with the specific adjective. So eating out is worse than eating homemade food. So for this one, worse is the comparative for bad when I want to talk about inferiority. Worse. Again, just an example. You can have different sentences. Fruit and vegetables, nutritional. I'm going to write here that fruit is as nutritional. I don't know if this is true, but is as nutritional as vegetables. So a comparative of similarity, of equality. And the last one, coffee is less healthy than tea. Coffee is less healthy than tea.
Healthier.
But yes, if this was a comparative for more, then it would be coffee is healthier. Wait, healthier, yes, than tea. But because I used in the other direction, coffee is less healthy than tea. When we use the comparative for less, then we need to use the word. We can't use healthier, okay? Or I could just say that tea is healthier than coffee, but it's the same. And just to write another example, one that is different, I'm going to write here that fruit is more nutritional than vegetables. Fruit is more nutritional, oh my God, than vegetables. So here we have all the kinds of comparatives. Activity 14. Look at the pictures and make comparisons using the cues provided. Then compare your ideas with your classmates. You may say, I think milk is as healthy as red meat. I don't think so. I think red meat is less healthy. In my opinion, fried food is as bad as canned food. I think so too. So here we have, in one picture, in one number, two different kinds of food that you are going to compare. In number one, we have milk and meat. In number two, we have pizza and pasta. In number three, we have French fries and what is this?
Sausage.
Sausage. Yes. Salsicha or linguiça. I don't know what it is. Sausage. In number four, we have vegetables and fruits. I'm not going to write this one. You can see vegetables and fruits. In number five, we have a chicken and fish. In number six, we have cycling and running. And the adjectives that you need to use are healthy, good, bad, necessary, nutritional, and effective. So like I said, long adjectives, necessary, nutritional, and effective, you have to use the words more or less if you're going to make the comparison for inferiority or superiority. For short adjectives like healthy, for more, I'm going to use healthier, and for less, I will use the word. So I can use healthier for more or less for less. And the adjectives good and bad, they have specific words. For good, I use better, and for bad, I use worse. Okay? Healthy is a short adjective. I have to use healthier or less. Good and bad have specific words for comparative, so better and worse. Necessary, nutritional, and effective are long adjectives, so all I have to do is use the words more or less. Example, vegetables are more necessary than fruit, or vegetables are less necessary than fruit, Or if I want to use the similarity, I'm going to use as. Vegetables are as necessary as fruit. Okay, those are the options you have to talk about. So go ahead, talk about number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to divide you guys in pairs so you can talk. Max is down now. Where is Max, Amanda? What happened?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to separate Leo and Lisandra. Oh no, now Max is back. So let me open the rooms here.
Problemas técnicos, tia.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Tia, só uma coisa. Qual é o nome dos últimos dois do effective? Só faltou o 6 para copiar.
Cycling and running.
Obrigado.
No problem. Did you have time to finish?
Yes.
Great. Let's wait for the boys. Okay, everybody's back.
E Leonardo?
Let's move on. Activity 15. We have here a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is the healthiest, how would you rate your lifestyle? For this question here, you need to analyze how much do you consider yourselves to be healthy. For example, me, I would rate my lifestyle in 4. This is how I would rate my lifestyle in how healthy it is. Because I eat a lot of junk food. So I like hamburgers, pizza, soda, hot dogs, and all this kind of junk food. I don't exercise very often. I exercise sometimes, but it's not with a lot of frequency. I don't exercise very often. I like eating a lot of snacks. So when I'm hungry, I like to eat chilito. I like to eat bread with ham and cheese and ketchup and mayonnaise, and I like to eat chocolate and chocolate cake. Yes. So my lifestyle is not very healthy. And so I consider my lifestyle to be a 4. I need to get better. I need to eat better food, but it's not completely wrong, because sometimes I exercise, sometimes I need to exercise and then I go and exercise. Sometimes I don't eat a lot of junk food, so sometimes I am a little more controlled. How would you rate your lifestyle, Leo, on a scale from 1 to 10?
8.
8, okay. So
Because I practice exercise 5 times a week, and in this moment I am take care of my alimentation, but on weekends usually I drink caipirinhas and drinks with alcohol.
Okay, all right, very good. 8 for Leo. How about you, Amanda? How would you rate your lifestyle?
I think it's 8 too.
Oh, okay. Do you
Because
exercise?
I practice exercise and my alimentação is very healthy. Is
Okay.
every integral.
Okay, very good. Alimentação is eating habits, okay? Everybody? Eating
Okay.
habits.
Eating habits. Okay.
Yes. What about you, Max? Your lifestyle?
Is very saudável.
Healthy, very healthy.
Liar.
Is very healthy.
So 8, 10.
Is liar.
Okay. And you, Lisandra, how would you rate your lifestyle?
4.
4 too?
Yes.
Just like me?
Yes, because I eating a lot of snacks. I am all day in the bed. And I don't exercise, but I dance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a kind of exercise. But yeah, okay. 4. You need to get a little better. Okay. So part B. We have here some sentences with affirmation. Exercises daily for at least 40 minutes. Runs, walks, or rides a bike at least twice a week. Seldom skips meals on weekdays. Never drinks soda with meals. Occasionally eats dessert. And the objective of the activity originally was to talk to everybody in the class and see what person the answer was yes, and then write the person's name here. We can't do that. So I'm going to separate you in pairs, and you're going to check if this sentence is true or not for your pair, for the person you're talking about, you're talking to. Number 1 is exercises daily for at least 40 minutes. So to ask this question, we have to ask, do you exercise daily for at least 40 minutes? This is the first question. Number 2 is runs, walks, or rides a bike at least twice a week. Do you run, walk, or ride a bike at least twice a week? Number 3 is seldom skips meals on weekdays. Seldom means rarely, okay? So, oops. I'm going to use rarely. Do you rarely skip meals on weekdays?
Teacher, what is the skipping meals?
Skip meals is not eat at the correct time. For example, imagine that on Saturday I wake up at 11 and then I have breakfast at 11 a.m. So I don't have lunch at 12 p.m. and then I eat lunch at 4 p.m. This is skipping meals. You are eating in the incorrect times. Never drink soda with meals. Do you ever drink soda with meals? Occasionally eats dessert no more than once a month. Do you occasionally eat dessert? These are the questions that you're going to use. If you have to, take a print screen here to help you when you are asking the questions, because I'll separate you in pairs, so you will not have the opportunity to look at the questions, okay? So if necessary, take a print screen now. And now, separating you guys, go ahead, please. Accept the invitation. Max? You guys finish?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let me wait for the boys. Okay. Moving on. On page 66 on your books, we have a pyramid known as Maslow's pyramid. So this pyramid is about what this guy made a study about what he believes were necessary for someone to have a good, healthy life. So everything someone needs to be good and healthy, to be happy, basically. And he put it in a pyramid. So in the base of the pyramid, so the most important part of the pyramid, we have air, food, water, and sleep as a physiological necessity. Then we have safety, security of body, of employment, of the family, of a home. Next, we have love and belonging, friends and family. Esteem, self-esteem, self-confidence, success, respect of others and by others. And the last one, the least important, but at the top of the pyramid, we have creativity, the ability to solve problems, morality, acceptance of facts. You are, again, going to make comparisons using this pyramid here. You're going to study, blah, blah, blah. Use words such as important, necessary, essential, and more than, less than, as. Example, according to Maslow, food is more necessary than creativity. Food is here at the base of the pyramid, so it is more necessary than creativity, which is here at the top of the pyramid, okay? Another example, according to Maslow, friends are as essential as family, because here we have friends and family on the same level. So I am making here a comparison of equality. Friends are as essential as family. And to make a comparison of less, according to Maslow, let me see here, self-esteem is less necessary. No, let me use less important. Is less important than security of body, because self-esteem is here and security of body is here. Okay, so pay attention, because the things that are at the base of the pyramid are more important than the things that are at the top of the pyramid. The things at the top of the pyramid are extra. The base are the most important things. Okay, so again, I'll divide you in pairs, a lot of pair activities in this class, and then you will talk about the questions. Let me change here the pairs to make you not have the same pairs anymore. So Amanda and Leo, Lisandra and Max. Accept the invitation, please, and go ahead. Hello. Wait for the others. Okay, everybody's back. Perfect. So just to finish, now let's check here. I want to see each of you making a comparison using the pyramid. I'll start to give the example. According to Maslow, food is more important than friends and family. Lisandra, make a comparison using anything in the pyramid, please.
According to Maslow, self-esteem is less essential than friends.
Okay, Amanda.
Sleep is more important than friends.
Okay, Max.
According to Maslow, friends is more necessary than self-esteem.
Okay, Leo.
According to Maslow, friends is as necessary as family.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, that's it. It's still 8:09, but the next activity is a bit long, so we're not going to continue now. A partir de hoje, nossas aulas vão voltar a ter 1h15, porque a gente já está no final de junho, a gente tem que apertar o passo para terminar o nosso nível, ok? Então, já hoje é quarta, né? A partir da segunda já também continua, 1h15, já vão deixando isso já no lembrete aí. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, subscribe my channel.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Se inscrevam aí no canal, deixa o gostei.
Trago a parte 2 se tiver 1 trilhão de likes.
Bye.